This viz is looking at the market value of teams that played in the 2018 World Cup. There were 32 teams, and those 32 teams are worth £9.4 billion. If we select a particular team, such as France, this shows you that France accounts for 10% of the global market value of World Cup soccer players, while accounting for just 3% of the teams. If we were to select the whole European region, you can see that Europe is 66% of the market value, while only representing 44% of the teams. South America is 22% of the market value, but 16% of the teams. So its market value is closer to its representation in terms of percent of teams. Then if we look at Asia, and let's group in Australia and some Central American countries as well, we remove Colombia and then add in Costa Rica, you can see that these countries are 25% of the teams in the World Cup, but only 5% of the market value. So there's actually a Pareto principle that is embedded in the interaction with this visualization. Without presenting people with statistical concepts like cumulative distribution functions, we're able to subtly introduce that through interactive visualization. And that is what is going to promote data literacy throughout the world, which is why I'm so excited about set actions. Now, just to display what would have happened before this, if we had simply filtered, so I've just applied this as a filter to these two former pie charts, it will only display what is in your selection, and it removes what's out of your selection. So it only reports on the numbers that these 8 teams are worth £434 million. And that sounds like a lot, but as a percentage, it's only 5%. So you get a vastly different picture of the data when considering the selection compared to what is not in the selection. So the next video is going to go through and rebuild this example from scratch.